Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be all about spring essentials and things that I think that you need going into the springtime. How I separated this video is into three categories, which the first category I'm going to be talking about is like clothing and accessories, fashion stuff, all of that. The second category is going to be beauty / self-care stuff. We also have, I think, a couple of skincare things. And then the third category is going to be all about like lifestyle, random household items that I think you will need going into springtime. So this is kind of like a culmination of my favorites that I've seen over the past couple of months and things that I'm going to be taking with me into the springtime, which is less than a month away at this point, and things that I think that you guys should try. So if you're interested in any of that, please keep watching. So starting with the first category, which is fashion, clothing, accessories. I only have a couple things in this category because I think that fashion is very subjective and what I really like wearing is probably not the same thing as somebody else likes wearing because everybody has their own fashion sense. So I only picked a couple of things that I think fly under the radar a little bit that I think that you guys should check out. So the first thing is this tank top. I have another color of this too. I have it in white as well, and it's just a basic tank top. I got it from Target and I believe they're only $12. I'll also have everything that I mentioned in this video linked in the description box below so that you guys can find it if you're interested. I believe that these were $12, and then this one is black, and then I have a different white one, and these are the perfect tank tops to wear like under things for layering purposes. So I'll wear this with, for example, a skirt and like a cardigan over it. So I don't usually wear this by itself. In the summertime, I will probably wear it more by itself sometimes, especially if I need to take off a layer, then I'll have this right underneath. But this is a really good layering piece, and it's not too long, but it's not too short. So it's not cropped like above the belly button, but it goes like right below that. So it's a really good length. And it's not too high of a scoop neck. It's actually like a very flattering kind of like scoop that comes down to like right about here, which is perfect also if you want to layer it with any necklaces. All right, the next thing is actually a pair of shoes, I guess you could call them, but it's actually my Crocs. So I actually wear these more like slippers, especially when I'm going just outside real quick. For example, if I'm taking Coco out for a walk, then I will just pop these babies on and then like run outside and just take her out for a walk real quick. I don't feel the need to put on like a pair of shoes if I'm just taking her outside real quick. I'll also wear these around the house if, for example, the floor is wet because we mopped or anything like that. They're also just super, super comfy because I got the lavender ones and then they have the purple fur on the inside. They're obviously very dirty because I wear them a lot, but they're so comfy. I could just wear these instead of just like walking around in my socks and I'd be perfectly comfortable. Like I said, I basically just use them as a pair of slippers, so I wear them all the time. The next thing is a little bit more broad. It's not one specific item, but rather a kind of category of items, and that is bucket hats. So I have a few that I just wanted to show because I own a lot of bucket hats, and these aren't even all of my bucket hats, but I think that just having basic colors is really important. So this one is just black. I believe I got this from H&M for a pretty cheap price. I think that buying especially accessories like hats in neutrals is really important because it's very rare that you'll wear an accessory that's like a color, because then the color has to perfectly match another item of clothing on you. And I have this yellow one that's actually just really cute. It says Oki, has a little chick, and then it has like a little egg on the side. I believe that I got this one from Shein actually. This one is just like a plaid bucket hat. This is good if you're wearing like black and white but you don't have any other patterns going on. Draws attention to the top. And I believe this one's from H&M as well. This again was H&M's collaboration with Billie Eilish, and in it they came out with a bucket hat. So this is Billie Eilish bucket hat, and it's like a tan color. And then this is the most recent addition to the collection, which is this is from Forever 21, and this was their collaboration with Juicy Couture. So it just says Juicy Forever. The rest of them I really love, but I actually tried this one on the other day, and although I really like the look of it, they made it really, really big, and I feel like I have like an average size head. Like I don't think that my head is overly small or overly big. It was just really huge on me, and it kind of looks like I'm wearing like somebody else's hat and they just gave it to me and I look goofy. I'm gonna try to make it work, but I don't know. I might have to like clip it on the sides or something to get it to like tighten around my head a little bit more. Bucket hats have been trending for about a year now, and I think that they're going to continue trending, especially into the summer and spring seasons. Next, I have another pair of shoes, is these babies. So I love these shoes for a couple of reasons. Okay, so first of all, I got these from Dollskill. I got these from Dollskill. What really drew me to them is that, first of all, I love platform shoes. Second of all, these look almost identical to the Converse that came out. I'll insert like a picture of like Converse right here, the platform Converse that they came out with. And these are a lot lighter than the platform Converse, and I believe the platform Converse cost anywhere from like $120 to $180, and these were literally $20. So, and they look the exact same. I don't care about like the logo on the back. Like, I'm not gonna pay an additional $100 for a logo. If you can get these, I would really, really recommend it. All right, next is a pair of leggings, actually, in this sage kind of green color. And I actually have another pair of these as well in a like bright lightish blue color. I got both of these pairs from TJ Maxx. I love these leggings, especially the colors I got them in. I think it's gonna be perfect for spring because you know spring's all about the pastels. I think that getting them in green and blue is perfect, and I believe they had other colors there too. They have these pockets on the side where I usually will just keep my phone. I love when leggings have pockets because that means that I can still carry my phone on me at all times when I'm just walking around in leggings. So yeah, I plan on picking up hopefully a couple more pairs of those if they are still on TJ Maxx's website because I really, really love those. I believe this is the last for the fashion section, and it's actually like another category of things like the bucket hats were, and it's these socks. It's a specific kind of sock. So these socks are from the store Uniqlo. I think that's how you say it. It's like Uniqlo. Uniqlo in general is a really great store. In my opinion, it has a lot of things that match my style a lot, and I just really like that store a lot. But one of the things that I love that they sell at Uniqlo specifically that I really haven't been able to find the exact same thing too many other places is these kind of socks. So these socks, if you pulled them all the way up, would be about mid-calf level. They're higher than crew socks. What I like to do a lot, especially in the spring and summertime if I'm wearing shorts or a skirt, is I will gather them and I'll push them down towards the bottom of my ankle. And they just look like a layered like sock at the bottom, and I think it is so cute. They have like yellow, pink, orange, red, all of those crazy colors, but they also do have a ton of white, black, brown, all the neutrals. Go pick yourself up a pair. All right, the next category that I'm gonna get into is the beauty / self-care category. So starting out with a self-care product, this is actually a body lotion, and this is from Victoria's Secret Pink. And this is their Cocoa Pineapple Glow Boosting Body Lotion with vitamin C and coconut oil. The reason that I really like this lotion, besides the fact that it smells really, really good, and I love going to sleep after showering smelling really good, I don't only love it because of the smell, I also love it because it's so light on the skin, but it still moisturizes the skin. It feels light and it doesn't like stick to your clothes. Something that I have a problem with sometimes is that the lotion that I put on after my shower will take a little bit to soak into my skin, and then it'll stick to like whatever I'm wearing. This doesn't do that at all. It soaks pretty much immediately into the skin but still provides hydration. I would really recommend this. I like the Cocoa Pineapple scent, but I believe they have a lot of other scents too that I'll probably check out. So next I have two skincare products to absolutely rave about. I love these products to death and I've used them for so long. This is the COSRX Advanced Snail 96 Mucin Power Essence. So basically what you do is, this is big in like the Korean 10-step skincare, and I believe COSRX is actually a K-beauty skincare brand. This product is so good. This is probably my third bottle at that point. You can see I'm already getting down a little bit more even. I might need to buy some more soon. I use this morning and night. So what I do is after I wash my face, either in the morning or at nighttime, I'll use toner right after washing my face to balance the pH in my face. And then I will go in with this right after toner. So this is the second step in my skincare besides washing my face. It provides such a nice glow to the skin. It makes your skin look like a buttered roll. Does that make sense? You know when you take rolls out of the oven and then you put butter on them and the butter just melts into the roll and then it just looks like shiny? That's like what my skin looks like after using this. So I use other skincare products after this as well, but this is just one of the things that I attribute so much to getting my skin closer to looking like the glass skin trend. It's one of the essences that I found that doesn't break me out. The other skincare product that I have to rave about is The Ordinary Niacinamide 10% and Zinc 1%. It says it's a blemish formula. So how I use this is more like a targeted serum. So I will actually go in with this right after the essence. So wash my face, toner, essence, and then I'll go in with the serum. I use this every night, not in the morning, just at night. This has made so much of a difference in my skin. I used to have very blemish prone skin, and I used to have a lot of like red bumps that were like under the skin. So they weren't like whitehead pimples where I could just like pop them or, you know, use a blemish patch or something like that. It was much more of these red spots like all underneath my skin, and nothing I did would get rid of them necessarily, except when I started using this, and now my skin has so much more of an evenness to it. I've been using this for so long, and I've tried going without it for a little bit, and my skin just went to shit. So I really accredit this to keeping my skin balanced and nice, and I would highly, highly recommend it if you feel like none of the blemish things or hyperpigmentation things are working. All right, the next self-care product that I have is actually a scalp scrub. So this is the Not Your Mother's Activated Bamboo Charcoal and Purple Moonstone Scalp Scrub. So when you open it up, the inside, obviously it's used, but the inside just looks like this, and you can see my grubby little fingers all running through it, but it's just gray, and it feels kind of like you can feel the grittiness of it because of the charcoal. So what I'll do is I do this once a week. Before I shampoo my hair, I will take this, like a small little glob of this, and put it on my head and just like run it through my scalp. And it helps a lot with really thoroughly cleaning and getting out all of the gunk in my hair, especially if you use products in your hair, or like I'll often use hair masks, or I'll like wash my hair, you know, like obviously with shampoo and conditioner, and some of that gunk can like build up in the scalp and just like, it's not good. This basically like clarifies it. Afterwards, after you use this and you shampoo, your hair is gonna feel almost like squeaky clean, like you'll be able to like feel that how clean it is, and it lasts so long because you really don't need that much. Now getting more into the beauty side of things, I wanted to show you guys my favorite perfume of all time. This is the YSL Black Opium perfume. It smells so good, and I've never found another perfume that not only smells as good, but also I've gotten so many compliments on and has lasted me throughout the entire day. It's more of a warmer scent for sure. It has more like notes of like vanilla. I've gone through probably, this is my third bottle. This is the first full-size bottle I've had, and then the other two I just did like the smaller bottles. And as you can see, I'm already halfway done with this one as well, and I'll have to buy a new one. It's really expensive, so I have to kind of convince myself to buy more of it, but it just smells so good, and the packaging is so nice and sleek. So the first product I have is a primer, and this is such a good primer that I found a couple of months ago, and I have rebought it I think once at this point, and I'm almost done with this one, so I need to rebuy another one. But this is the Wet n Wild Glass Correct primer, and then this is the Brighten one. I believe they also have a mattifying one and like a redness correcting one, if I'm not mistaken. So you really don't need a lot of this. You can just put like a small little dollop into your fingers, and then I just like blend it over my whole face. I instantly see a difference when I use this. Not only does it brighten and make my skin really glowy, it also sticks to the foundation in a way that like makes the foundation last longer. Next, we have my favorite foundation of all time. This is not a new favorite. This is definitely a favorite from like, I want to say almost 2 years that I've been using this foundation. I obviously switched it up with other foundations a lot, but this one is my ride or die. If I know I have to do something important and I don't want to mess around with foundations, this is the foundation I will wear. It doesn't play games. It is the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear Foundation. L'Oreal has come out with a lot of Infallible products. They came out with the Infallible like Pro Matte Foundation, and they came out with the Infallible Pro Glow Foundation, and they also have a couple other Infallible foundations. This one is the best one. It goes onto the face easily, but it doesn't lose its coverage. So it's still very much like a medium coverage. I wouldn't say it's a full coverage. I'd say it's like a medium coverage foundation. And it's not too matte and it's not too glowy, which is my favorite kind of foundation. It is so good. Next up, I have a concealer, and this is another one that I've loved for almost 2 years. Around the same time that I found the L'Oreal Infallible foundation, I found this concealer, and it is the CoverGirl True Blend Undercover Concealer in the color, I'm in the color L400 Classic Ivory. I forgot to mention in the L'Oreal foundation that I'm in the color 420 True Beige. This concealer, I have never met anything that even comes close to holding a candle to it. It's high coverage, but in a way that doesn't look overwhelming, and it doesn't even look like you're wearing concealer. It's so good at not only hiding the dark circles under my eyes, which are very prominent a lot of the times because I never get enough sleep. It has a little doe foot applicator, and this actually lasts me a long time. Like, I'll usually kind of scrape the sides of it to get the last little bits out. It has high coverage, it blends into the foundation seamlessly. You can't tell that you're wearing it half the time. Next, I have a little collection. This is more of a recommendation of kind of like a brand. Hear me out. ColourPop's collaborations, specifically with blushes, are so good. I have never had a ColourPop collaboration with blushes that I didn't like. Sometimes their eyeshadow palettes are hit or miss. I like most of them. But sometimes their eyeshadow palettes are a little hit or miss. Their contours and highlights are extremely hit or miss. However, I have never been done wrong by a ColourPop blush collab, and I don't know if it's the ColourPop formula they use, but it's so good. So I just wanted to show you guys a couple of examples. These are the two Powerpuff Girl blushes that they came out with in collaboration with Powerpuff Girls. This one is the color Fighting Crime. This one is like more of a almost purpley mauvey pink. It's like a deeper pink, which I think is so pretty, especially for the winter time. And this one is Saving the World, and this one is much more of a corally pink, which is perfect for more summertime. Both of these are so freaking pigmented. That's the Saving the World one. It almost looks like an eyeshadow. Like, it almost looks like the brightness that an eyeshadow would have. And this is the Fighting Crime one. Like, they are so freaking pigmented. Besides those two, I also have the Hello Kitty ColourPop collab, and this is in the color Island Shine. This one is a newer one that I bought, but I still love it. And I don't know if you could tell, but there's like a little bow imprint right there, which I think is so cute. That's the Hello Kitty one right there. So as you can see, it's more of like an in-between these two first shades. That's more of a pure, almost bubblegum pink color. And the last collab that I wanted to show you was the High School Musical collab. ColourPop collabs with anyone, but I love it. I think it's so cool. This is in the color Playoffs. This one is probably the most kind of nude slash neutral. That's the High School Musical one right there. As you can see, it's more red than the rest, and it still has like those corally pinky tones. So they're all very different in terms of color. However, they're all very pigmented and they will last you a while, and I just think they're so good, especially for the price points. Moving on to eyeshadows, I have two palettes to show you guys. So the first one is actually a ColourPop palette. When we were just talking about ColourPop. So this palette is called It's a Mood. This is what the palette looks like As you can see, it's a nice mix of mattes, shimmers. These neutrals on this first row are where I'm most comfortable at if I'm just like quickly doing my makeup in the morning. But I also love that it has the options of the brighter colors down here. Can't say enough good things about that palette. The formula is really good in my opinion, especially in this palette. The second palette that I'm going to show you is from a brand that I had never heard of before I bought from it. It's called Cara. It's either Dino or Dino. It's called Gleam My Way, and it's specifically a glitter palette. Sorry if I just blinded y'all. This is perfect for when I literally just want glitter. So I'll often take either the silver or the white and just go into like the inner part of my eye. There's only 12 eyeshadows in the palette, but they have a lot of different shades in this palette. This is the best mascara that I probably have ever used, is the Smashbox Superfan Fanned Out Mascara. I never would have thought that Smashbox would be one of my favorite mascaras because I've tried so many and I'm pretty picky when it comes to mascaras. It really gets every lash perfectly. Not only does it add volume to the lashes, it adds so much length and it separates lashes so your lashes don't become clumpy. All right, last beauty favorite, and this is a lip gloss. This is the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb, and this is the cream collection. This is in the color Fenty Glow. I would recommend any of the Fenty Gloss Bombs. I know that you probably heard a million times that they're good. They're so good. Not only the texture, because they're thick and creamy, and they last a while even if you know, drink or eat or anything like that. They make the lips look wet, which might sound not appealing to some people, but it is very appealing to me. I have this one, which is the cream one. Then I also have like a shimmery white one. All right, guys, I know it's been a doozy of a long video, but we are on our last category and I'll try to get through these quickly because I'm sorry to keep you here for so long. So the first thing for the lifestyle category is a more technology favorite, and it is this portable charger. This is, I think the brand is Power Ad. It's a little bit more on the pricey side, but it's so good. Not only does it charge your phone super duper fast, it's easy to charge because it comes with the universal cable. So it's like you plug this side, which is it's like an iPhone charging cable. You plug that into the input and you'll plug this into like a computer. Then you can literally just switch it and put this part in the output. And then you can plug this into your phone. Not only is it really pretty, it is so sleek and it's a little heavy, but it's still like easily, you know, portable. I could just throw this into my purse, or even if I had like big pockets, I could throw it into a pocket. The next thing I guess you could consider another technology favorite, this is actually a label maker. This is the Fomemo Smart Mini Label Maker. This is perfect for, in my opinion, labeling mostly kitchen stuff. So jars and bins, and you want to keep track of which thing everything is. This is perfect for labeling all of those. I also like to use this for like coffee syrups. It connects to an app on your phone. It comes with 2 rolls of label paper. It really helps keep me organized. Speaking of organization, I have a couple of almost planner things. So this is an actual planner. This is the Home Edit planner. The Home Edit, actually, I have a lot of stuff by the Home Edit. They write books about organizing your house, and they write, they have like a whole blog, they have an Instagram page. I follow them pretty closely because I love their ideas of organization, and they not only talk about organizing household things, they talk about organizing your job, files, your life. Like, they talk about organizing everything, and I just love their tips and tricks for that stuff, and I think that they make everything look so pretty. They have a few features in this planner that I haven't seen in other planners that I really like. Also comes with 2 sheets of stickers, and as you can see, I've already used some of them. So this is the ones that I've used, and then this is all of the stickers that they come with. It just has like a lot of different features within it that help keep me on track and make me excited to like open the planner, besides just to see what I have to do. But I would recommend this one. I'm sure they still have a lot of them. The next little planner thing that I have is it's basically a daily to-do list, and it says my day at the top, and then it has this whole sheet below it, and these sheets easily rip off. It has you write the date up here, and then it has you pick the day of the week. It gives you from 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. what you have to do that day. So I'll usually just transfer it from my planner onto this. And then top 3 things you want to accomplish for that day. This is more personal goals, so it has like a water tracker up here, and maybe you could write down like, you know, your meals or anything if you wanted to meal plan or meal track. And then it has a whole section of to-do list right here, little notes and everything else. This is really helpful for me because sometimes if I have a lot to do and I just like look at my phone and see, or my planner and see the things that I have to do, it can be a little overwhelming and it might make me a little nervous. I really like this one. I've already gone through a lot of sheets. I don't know if you can see, but there's like a pretty big gap between the front and then the next page, but I've gone through a lot of these because I really, really like them for organizing my day. So the next thing is more of like a cleaning product for the house, but it's something that I really recommend. So this is the Scrub Daddy, but this is the Dish Daddy. And basically it comes with this little sponge right here on the top, which is like a little potato. Take it off from down here and you just insert like your dish soap. So I don't know if you could see it, but we have dish soap in there. You just press the button on the back to release the dish soap. And then this is perfect for scrubbing, especially like stains off of plates, off of pans, off of pots, stuff like that. It's so easy and it gets all of the grime and stuff off of them. Just one thing I would recommend, don't rub a knife across this. That is how he lost his bottom half. Anything to make things that I don't want to do easier, I'm always going to recommend. So this is definitely one of those things. This is the last thing that I have to show you guys in this video. I know the video's been long and I'm sorry. The last thing that I have is this little, I don't know if it's bamboo or wood, but it's like a little phone holder right here. But the cool part is this, where your phone rests, is a charger, a wireless charger. It wirelessly charges it. So normally I have it plugged in, but I obviously unplugged it for the sake of this video. So it plugs in right back here. It came with its own cord. And then it has a little section just to hold stuff right here. And then I obviously keep a lot of my markers and pens in this front section here. It has made a world of difference not having to plug in my phone when I'm on my computer, because I do reach for my phone a lot when I'm doing stuff on my computer. So if I'm working on something and I need to reference my phone for something, I can easily just take it off the wireless charger and it'll stop charging. And then I'll just do whatever I need to do on my phone and then put it back to charge. And then that way my phone stays charged throughout the day. It's just so convenient having it right next to my computer. I really recommend this if you struggle with your phone losing battery a lot. With that, we are officially done. Thank you so much if you stuck to the end of this video and wanted to hear about all the things that I wanted to recommend to you guys. I really highly recommend these things going into springtime. They're things that are tried and true for me and things that I really love. So, and I wanted to also mention that I know that my upload schedule has been a little sporadic, so I'm hoping to kind of get back into it and really start consistently making videos for you guys, because I feel bad that it's not consistent right now, and make sure that the content that I'm putting out is really good content. So please, thank you for staying with me through this journey, and thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. And please consider subscribing to my channel. It really helps me out a lot. So I'll see you guys hopefully soon in the next video. Bye!